3 people.
Yeah. Glad you guys are all here tonight. So let me know when we're live each.
Good.
We are live on the internet. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the people that are here. I think I met everybody, but my name is Matt Morrow, and tonight we're basically going to cover, real quickly. I'm in the mood to do a quick overview, and then afterwards we'll be around, we'll mingle, answer questions. If you're watching online, it'll be an opportunity for you to get back with the person who told you to watch this and get your questions answered. But really, there's 2 things that hopefully, if I do my job correctly in the next few minutes, that you'll walk out of here understanding and being enthusiastic about, if not bordering on excited. Basically, one is we're going to talk about a health product that's just awesome. How many people here already take our products on a daily basis? Yeah. Almost everybody. There's a handful of you are brand new guests. That's who I'm really talking to. The other people here are already involved. The health product's amazing. Then the other product that we have is a product called Opportunity. And most people are looking for that. There's an opportunity for you to do a lot of things here with our company, not just make money, but you can also develop a lifestyle. It's a little bit more than just working a job. So many of us are programmed to think that that's the only option. Get up, go to work 9 to 5, and then every week or 2 get a paycheck. And every 6 months get a raise. That's no way to live. There is a better way, and we're going to talk about that. But I want to start off to show you a little bit about the product. The company that we work with is called VEMMA. It's VEMMA. It's the name of our flagship product. This here is our flagship product. It's basically the ultimate anti-aging wellness product. The name's an acronym. Okay, just a little background. The company's been around since 1994. So it's, what is that? 20 years old. I did that in my head. A 20-year-old company. So it's not like we just started it here in this loft. Company's been around for 20 years, done well over $1 billion in sales. We're in 50-something countries around the world, 51, 2, 3. I know we just opened up Thailand and Colombia, nice. So it might be 53 now. But we're pretty much in the majority of the world. We have offices in the United States. We have offices in Mexico. We have offices in Colombia. We have offices in Africa, in Cape Town, South Africa. We have another office, I believe, in Johannesburg, also Australia, where did I forget? Throughout Europe. And so the company's been around, and it's pretty big, substantial. We have our own manufacturing facility where we make the overwhelming majority of our products. As soon as we get our powders line, we'll have making all of our products there. We also manufacture products for other companies that you probably have seen in retail. In fact, like, for example, Rockstar Recovery product. It's one of their better products, has a lot of ingredients in it, and we're one of the only places that can manufacture that product, so we can actually make that product for them. I was at a tour of our plant, and I saw Rockstar stacked to the ceiling. I'm like, we make that? That's cool. But this product is thebomb.com. I mean, it is good, and it's good for you. So VEMMA stands for vitamins. So like we all know, you're supposed to take your vitamins, right? So you need to have vitamins. There's 12 vitamins that your body needs. I didn't know what they were. Like I was like, okay, there's A, B, C, D, and E. That's 5, right? But there's actually a whole bunch of B's. So it's all the B's, A, B, C, D, and E. So we got all your vitamins. And then the EM stands for essential minerals. And that is really like, I don't know, it's hard to say like what's the greatest thing about this product. But the minerals are amazing. Most people aren't deficient in vitamins, especially in the United States, but they are deficient in minerals, because where you get your minerals is they come up from the soil, and then they go into your fruits and vegetables typically. But what's happening now is with, all farming has really become so commercialized that the soils just get used and used and used and used and used and used, and there's no more minerals left in the soil. So if you look at the mineral content in the foods that we eat, they're way, way down from where they used to be. So we have these plant-based minerals, and there's, what is it, 65? Anyone else?
65.
Yeah, 65. All right, yes. Who can name all 65 minerals? I can't. But there's a lot of minerals. So what happens is if your body's deficient in something and you start supplementing, all of a sudden you get something it's deficient in, I guess your cells are going, yeah, we got some of that, man. Look what we can do with that. And help your body and your immune system heal itself. The next M stands for Mangosteen. I didn't know what a mangosteen was. For a while, I thought it was a Jewish mango. Thank you very much. That's still funny. I don't care who you are, it's funny. So mangosteen's actually a weird looking fruit. It looks like that. And like if you're in Malaysia or Thailand, they sell it all over the place. It's a very, very common fruit over there. It's referred to as the queen of fruits because it is the most antioxidant-rich fruit over in Southeast Asia. It's used in all kinds of Chinese medicine too. Make a tea out of it that has antiviral, antifungal, antibacterial, antimicrobial powers. This mangosteen is some serious shit. It's good stuff, man. And so it's really, really good for you. You know, blueberries are good for you because they have antioxidants, right? Mangosteen just blows doors on. Like I said, for blueberries a firecracker, mangosteen's an atomic bomb against free radicals in your body. So has mangosteen in there. They have a proprietary formula that extracts the xanthones. If you're like a researcher, an analytical type, or if you're at home watching on screen, type into your Google search engine xanthones, xanthones. There's been thousands and thousands of studies done on the power of xanthones in your body. So it's real simple stuff. Put good stuff in your body. Your body has the ability to heal itself. You know, a lot of people go overboard when they're talking about our products and they say things like, you know, oh, I had this XYZ disease or something like that, and I drank Vima and it's better, you know, implying that Vima cured a disease. Vima doesn't cure diseases. Only, you know, God and drugs can do that, according to the FDA. But what Vima can do is it can boost your immune function. Matter of fact, if you go to vima.com/science, we have 5 clinical studies that we've done, you know, university supervised, double-blind, placebo-controlled studies that show 2 real interesting ones that boost immune function. One of them is, I think it was it interferon? It's something. IB1 is what it's technically called. So it increases your immune function, and then it also reduces C-reactive protein levels in the blood. You're like, wow, this is like science class. So exciting. But C-reactive protein is a blood marker of inflammation. Any disease that you have that ends in itis basically means inflammation of the, you know, you name it, fill in the blank. A lot of people have inflammation because of the acidic diet that we have in this country and so forth. So it's really good to reduce the inflammation levels, increase antioxidant levels, just give your immune system what it needs to fight. You know, it's been cool. Like I have a couple times like fought off colds, but never totally succumbed to a cold in 8 years since I started taking this stuff. Nice. And then the A stands for aloe vera. So it's all in an aloe vera base. Aloe vera helps digest the nutrients, really good for your digestive tract and very absorbent. And what was I going to say? I had something just brilliant on the tip of my tongue. I hate when that happens. So yeah, Vima is good stuff. Any questions? All right, yeah, straightforward, right? All right, so Dr. Oz, I remember what I was going to say. Dr. Oz was once asked, someone said to him, Dr. Oz, this is a reenactment. This is not exactly how it was. But they said, hey, Dr. Oz, what's the best nutritional supplement? And the answer that he gave was the one that you take, which is a very Dr. Oz-like answer. But it's so true. Like you could have 10 nutritional supplements that could all be wonderful, and some could be maybe more wonderful than the others. But if you don't take any of them, but there's one that you take every day, which one's the best? The one that you take. So our product tastes really good. And when I was first doing this, the first couple of years, all we had was this. And we were doing $5, $6, $7, $8 million a month, just this, because people would try it for 30, 60, 90 days. And like, tennis elbow is better, feeling good. You know, Margaret, you got to try this. You know, and the average age of my meeting was like 104. You know, and people would drink it because they're like, this is really good because I can't swallow pills. You know, and I'm like, oh yes, we want to like this. And so that was a great decision. It's true. It's like liquids are better than pills for a variety of reasons. No one likes taking pills except for like people that are like pill poppers, and they usually probably just snort them or something anyway. And so no one likes swallowing pills, and liquids are more absorbable into your bloodstream, okay? Because a lot of times with the pill, and by the time it gets through your digestive tract and it gets excreted, it's not fully absorbed, all right? So that in itself is awesome. And you're like, hey, health, important, you know, it's just like put some good, you know, insurance into your body every single day. It's like the equivalent of juicing 2.5 bags of organic produce if you just drink 2 ounces of this stuff. So things are going great. Then one day, our CEO has this brainstorm. He says, damn, everybody's drinking energy drinks. Like, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but everybody's always drinking energy drinks. I remember when I was a kid, way back when the crust of the earth was still cooling, and this was a long time ago, and I would walk into 7-Eleven, and like, you know, beverages consisted of basically 2 things. There was milk and there was beer. All right, and I mean there wasn't even water. Because like why would you waste money buying water? But now you walk into 7-Eleven and then there's like maybe a couple gallons of milk down the bottom right corner. There's obviously still beer. It's a staple, and that's never going to change. It's America. But then there's like 3 entire refrigerators full of energy drinks and bottled water. All right, that's what people are drinking nowadays. So our CEO said, "Hey, Dr. Wong, our brilliant Asian PhD from China, as well as a PhD here in the United States." He said, "Dr. Wong, can you," good job, Ish. That, my friends, is Dr. Wong. I mean, just look at those spectacles. You know you're looking at a brilliant cat right there, okay? But I mean, seriously, how smart do you think you have to be to get a PhD, in Eastern medicine, competing with all Chinese? It's hard enough at UCLA where it's 90% Chinese. All right, in China, it's 100% Chinese. No one thought that was funny. I thought that was damn funny. So we got a PhD in China, and then he comes over here, second language, English second language, and then gets a degree in medicine here as well. Dude's smart. And so when BK said make an energy drink that contains 2 ounces of this nutritional formula, he said, that shouldn't be any problem for a guy of my brains. And next thing you know, he created a product that tastes awesome. It's difficult. Like if I could pour it into the webcam, for those who are watching, you'd be like, damn, dude, that's good. You can't do that. But just try it and drink it cold and be sure to shake it up, mix up the minerals. But like about 9 out of 10 people, when they try this product, they say, wow, that tastes better than Red Bull. All right. One of my friends said he didn't like it. And I told him he drank it wrong. Try it again. Now he drinks it all the time. So the product is good, and that was our first product. So we diversified into canned beverages. We ended up buying a huge canning facility in Tempe, Arizona. And welcome, come on in. I'll start over. And so we bought this canning facility, and so of course this is sweetened with natural fructose. Okay, so it's the best kind of natural sugar. It's basically got about the same amount of sugar that you would find if you ate an apple. Okay, I think it's like 18 or 20 grams. Don't quote me on that. But so this is naturally sweetened, and if you look at like say a Red Bull equivalent can, you're probably talking about 35, 36 grams of sugar. So there's less sugar in this, but of course, you can never please everybody, right? So what did people say when we came out with this product? They said, well, do you have one that's sugar-free? So shortly thereafter, we developed a sugar-free version of it. So we also have sugar-free, and we sweetened it with sucralose, but then people said, well, sucralose is an artificial sweetener. You need to use stevia. So now we sweeten it with stevia. We're just aiming to please people. So we have like the most natural of no-calorie sweeteners in here. So just out of curiosity, like between these 2 products, how many of you like the orange one better, the original better? And how many of you like the sugar-free? All right, so it's like 50-50 in this room. We have a lot of young people. We have this hashtag. It was hashtag YPR, standing for Young People Revolution. And then they just started being too gangster. It was almost like it became like, man, a bunch of thugs. You got all these 22-year-olds making 50 grand a month. They're going, damn, you better drink this shit. I'm gonna bust a cap. So it was getting too out of control with the Young People Revolution. So we changed it to the Young Professional Revolution. And now we're chill, dude. But we got a lot of young people in our company making serious money because it's you may think young people are dumb, but they're not. They're like, look, we're drinking energy drinks anyway. Why should we make this some dude in Thailand that started Red Bull rich? Let's make ourselves rich, And so, but the young people said, look, BK, there's not enough caffeine in this product. Some people are like, oh, I don't like caffeine. The young people are like, 80 milligrams of caffeine, I need more, man. I'm gonna inject this crap. So we came out with Verve Bold, which is 50% more caffeine. So if you really want to get jacked up, but still it's only 120 milligrams. It's less than, Rockstar, Red Bull, Monster. Those, they go a little overboard. Our whole thing was create a healthy energy drink. 80 milligrams of caffeine a day is actually healthy for you. How do I know that? I heard Dr. Oz say it on his show. It must be true if it's on TV or on the internet. You know that, don't you? So caffeine actually can serve as a vasodilator, whatever that means. It dilates your vaso, I think your blood vessels, something like that. All right. So in keeping with kind of the line expansion, of course, some of you probably run into this. You know, people, if they think you're trying to sell them something, you know, hey, I got the greatest energy drink in the world. It's healthy. It's a multivitamin disguised as an energy drink. Just drink one of those a day. You don't take any vitamins. Then they always say, I don't drink caffeine. Right? How many run into one of those pricks? People. And so for them, and for women, we came out with this product called Vima Renew. This product's awesome. How many of you love this product? Yeah. I mean, it's just like, this product is so good. It just tastes like a refreshing juice taste to it, and it has no caffeine. So this isn't an energy drink. This is Vima in a can. And we added silica, which is an ingredient that makes your nails and your hair grow stronger, faster, better. And it's supposed to do something for your skin, make you less ugly. I don't know what it is. But Vima Renew is a product. If you don't like caffeine, you want to try this one. And then for you coffee drinkers, we came out with Verve Mojo, a little Austin Powers theme. And I love the name Mojo. It's made with coconut milk, you know, so everything is kind of going to see a pattern. I'm going quickly here. The idea is healthy versions of products that you're already drinking. So if you drink energy drinks, we have the healthiest energy drink. I mean, that's a non-starter argument. No one could say, well, look at, you know, the comparison of ingredients. It would be like cola nut, uncola nut for you old people, and a non-comparison. For young people, it would be like Red Bull is a bicycle and Verve is a Ducati. All right. For you women, Red Bull is a paper bag. Verve is a Louis Vuitton clutch. You guys get the difference? All right. So we're like quality. So Mojo is awesome. If you like coffee, drink this. And then we came out with iced tea. I mean, we're just on fire. I mean, at first I thought, okay, energy drink, that's really cool. Now we have like everything. We are like the Whole Foods of healthy beverages online. This is Partea. All right, so that's kind of a cool name. Partea. I was like lobbying for opportunity, but that didn't go. That didn't fly. But Partea is just really good. This goes down real smooth. And then all of our products are a little bit more expensive than the retail competition. Not much. It's not like it's 20 bucks a can. You know, it's like, oh man, this stuff's really good. It's like Ace of Spades. You guys ever had that champagne? It's like freaking like $25,000 for a big bottle of the stuff. You know, so people will pay ridiculous amounts of money, but ours is like 50 cents more, but it's 50 times better. Okay, so if you're gonna pay $2.50 for a Red Bull, you pay $3 for a Verve. You know, that kind of thing. Now, some people always have an excuse. You ever run into those people? It's like, it's too expensive. Can't afford that 50 cents extra in my beverage budget. So then for them, we came out with a product for cheap people. But this product actually turned out to be really good. And I don't know why it's so much cheaper actually I do. And because it has only 1/3 the amount of the vitamins and minerals. It still has way more than any of its retail competition, but it only has 1/3 of a dose of the Vima. But so this is more of just a regular drink. Costs a little bit more than $2 a can. Okay, so we have a product called Remix. What this is kind of like an Arnold Palmer. We call it a Tiger Woods. It's half the black energy drink and half. I was reaching for a joke there. And half tea. I get inside my head with these new jokes as they on the fly coming out. I want to work on that though. It's going to be funny as hell. All right. So the Tiger Woods, half energy drink, half tea, $2. All right. Whoa. Now another thing. On camera, you guys probably can't notice because the camera adds like 90 pounds. But I just recently lost 10 pounds this week. Like, that's a lot of weight. Okay, now losing weight is very simple. Okay, it's not complicated. All right, and so like this dude is much better qualified to tell you than I am. So pretend it's him talking. This is Chris Powell, the guy from ABC Extreme Makeover Weight Loss Edition. Now, he formulated our weight loss app. This is really cool. You have an app on your phone that basically pops up and says, "Time to eat, fatty." And then it's like, and then there's a video that inspires you. You watch it in the morning. It's an award-winning app. Okay, if you're serious about losing weight, see, a lot of people love to stay fat because it's like, well, that's a whole psychology seminar that I'm not going to get into tonight. But they have excuses and reasons for staying fat. But if someone says, "I want to lose weight," it's not that complicated. Follow the app. You want to eat 5 reasonable meals per day, 3 healthy meals, and 2 snacks. For your snacks, drink one of our products. Either our body shakes, which are chocolate or vanilla, taste amazing, or we have it in a can called Body Burn. This is really cool. It's an 8-ounce can, has the viscosity of a soda, so it just tastes like you're drinking a regular energy drink or something like that, but there's 20 grams of protein and 7 grams of fiber in a can. Nice. So you drink one of these or one of these, 3 regular meals, follow the app. We've got people losing weight like crazy right now on this product. One of the things that, EJ, can you put up, just for grins on the fly, I don't know if you can do this, can you put up a website if I ask you to?
Yeah.
Go to yourbodychallenge.com. This Chris Powell, amazing dude. You see him on TV all the time. ABC's #1 show on Tuesday nights. It's on like its 3rd season. But you ever watch those infomercials where people lose weight and then they say that it's like the greatest weight loss thing in history, but you look at the before and after pictures and they're lame? You ever see that? Like I watch this infomercial and I'm sitting there in bed eating chips, watching an infomercial, and thank you very much. And at the end, it's like they show some dude that's already in better shape than I'll ever be in, and he's a little pale, sticking his stomach out. Then he gets a tan and he sucks it in, and that's their idea of before and after.
You're backwards.
All of our, go scroll down, all of our people that get on this program, I mean, it's amazing how legit, like look at that. That's dramatic right there. And these are like real, because these are all people that are in our company, people that I know. Go to the next one. Like that's pretty, like she's not looking so, she looks a little frumpy there. And she's like banging the little black mini right there. Like she's making it happen. Keep going. Well, that's not one, that's just a, that's what, hold on. For most people, it's like you could drink as much of that as you want. You never go look like that girl. But like this dude is looking like a different person. Go to the next one. This girl I thought was pretty dramatic. I mean, you know, she's attractive in there, but you know, there she's like, wait a second. Go to the next one. I mean, these are all like super legit before and afters that we have. And I've never seen a company that has it. So if you don't even want to lose weight, this is a good program too. And another reason I'm excited about weight loss is that we have this campaign running online right now. And if you're the type of person who, when I get more into the marketing, it makes more sense, but basically, if you want to talk to people, just random people on the internet, we're getting 200 to 300 people a day buying for $4.95 a sample of Chris Powell's product, and then we sell those customers to you, and then you can turn around and follow up with them. So you can actually build your business on the internet too. So there's a new little twist that I've added recently to the program. So God, I wish I could get like surgically enhanced dimples like that dude. All right, so go on. So that's the product line. Is the product line awesome or is it awesome? Awesome? Yeah. Awesome? Yeah. Yes, question.
My wife was a little skeptical when I got involved a couple weeks ago.
Imagine that.
But she lost all her weight just through exercise and everything.
Yeah.
I brought that bag of the protein weight loss last night.
Yeah.
She does 500 calories and she's really low on energy. She started doing that shake. She's wide awake during those 500 calorie days.
Yeah.
Then she eats anything she wants the next day, but that has really set her free.
Yeah,
it adds that protein and she's wide awake.
Cool. Yeah, they're tasty. I mean, like I have a Vitamix, which is like the world's most expensive blender, and there's a certain amount of ice and a certain amount of 2 scoops of the powder, and then just water. Don't add milk, why add extra calories and stuff. And then it's all in the blending. But if I blend that up like for you properly, like it's better than an In-N-Out milkshake. And I mean, it really tastes good. And I find I have a hard time believing it's good for you. But I mean, I don't know, like I've said this a million times before, but we'll see. Down 10 so far. So when you want to lose weight, just get on this body program. You want to make money, lose a bunch of weight. If you happen to be fortunate enough to be fat, lose all the weight. And then everyone's going to say, how'd you do that? You say, I did it like this. And then you coach them through it. And you can help them out. They can win all kinds of prizes. We have a 12-week transformation contest with like free trips, giveaways and stuff. Yes, sir?
I was going to talk about the Burn product.
Yeah.
The can has 20 grams of protein in it.
Right.
I'm a personal trainer, bodybuilder. All my clients use this product right here.
Really?
And there's not another protein drink that has as many good vitamins and energy at the same time than that Burn.
Right on.
20 grams is a lot.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to eat a protein bar if they'd rather drink it.
Right.
See, you got a good thing going too, because if someone didn't buy it, you could kill them. Come on, right on, man. Well, that's cool. I mean, I love it. You know, it's so much more. I should have you get up and talk about those products next week rather than me. You know, or no, like I could be the before picture, and you'd be the after. Like, damn, we got talk about a transformation. Yeah. So that's fun, man. I was worried about this crowd in the beginning, but you guys are really falling in love here. So it's like The products are good, all right? So if you're new here, like that's really like okay, you know, it's like, it wouldn't be like your friend takes you, like, are you new? I haven't recognized. Okay, so what's your name? Rachel. It would be almost like your friend takes you to 7-Eleven, you know, and they'll be like, check it out, man. Like when Red Bull first started, you know, there's like, look at that product right there, man. It's got B vitamins in it and caffeine. It's like, man, you gotta drink this. You wouldn't sit there for like 45 minutes in a 7-Eleven. You'd be like, damn, all right, I'll try it. You know what I mean? It's like, don't overthink it, just drink it. That's my motto. Yeah. So it's like, I almost want to like just draw like a line of demarcation in my presentation. It's like, if for some reason when I start talking about making millions, traveling the world, having all kinds of fun and starting your own business, if that kind of stuff turns you off, don't freak out. Remember, the product sounds really, really good. Just buy it and drink it. Yeah. Worst case, you become a customer tonight. We don't care if you join the business. I only want you to join the business if you want to join the business. You know what I mean? So it's like most people are looking for ways to make money. And if I do my job properly, you'll love the second part of the presentation too. But I do not want you to forget that you just saw a great, healthy way to get your vitamins. You can throw away all your vitamin pills, all your tablets, all your other stuff, and just drink one of our products. Pick one that you like and drink one every day. You're getting all your vitamins and minerals. Now, the thing that, you know, the reason we have like an event and we have a internet live simulcast is because there's a serious worldwide opportunity happening here with Vima as well. It's an affiliate program. Much like on my Facebook tonight, because I was looking at some hotels and I'm all excited. I got a trip to Hawaii coming up, and I was looking at my Hotel Tonight app, which is where I book most of my hotels last minute when I'm traveling. And then they have this new thing, you can book hotels 7 nights out. Anyway, I was looking at it, and then I was just adjusting some of my settings in there and email addresses and stuff, and then I saw that it had a referral code, okay? And so I wanted to hook people up, so I put on my Facebook, I said, hey, you know, check out Hotel Tonight. It's a great app. If you want it, use referral code S401. Now, what happens is if they use my referral code, they get $25, all right, off their first hotel, and I make $25. That's called an affiliate program. You guys feel me? Amazon.com has thousands of affiliates. eBay has affiliates. Zappos has affiliates. Anyone, you guys, like if you have some brains, and most of the probably younger people, if you want to, you can go create a website or a blog or something like that. You have a lot of Twitter followers, whatever. You get people to you get traffic, you write something intelligent, you have a link inside your blog, and let's say, you know, a lot of people are, you know, really excited about XYZ product, which can, you know, click here if you want to check that out. And then what happens is that link takes them to Amazon, let's say, for example, where they buy the product, right? And it's like, wow, that's efficient. I was reading this article, I clicked on the link, I bought what they were mentioning, okay? When you go to Amazon and you buy that product, the same price if you went to Amazon directly, and Amazon ships you that product, whoever wrote that blog, whoever sent you to Amazon is an affiliate with Amazon, and they get paid. Everyone understand me? Because I talk damn fast. All right, but that's the thing. It's like, what I want you to understand is what we do is being done mainstream. Anybody who has a brain in their head is making money on the internet. All right. Anybody who's like sitting there like an ostrich with their head in the sand and their ass in the air is thinking, no, my great grandpa worked 9 to 5, 40 hours a week for 40 years, and then he retired with a $40 fake gold watch. And that's how it worked, and that's how I'm gonna do it. But it ain't happening. Those jobs are now going off to India and the Philippines. All right. They ain't there. In corporate America, now what happens, you work somewhere for 10 or 15 years, you get like those gradual 3% cost of living increases, and then all of a sudden you're 35, 45, 50 years old, and then your employer says, hey, I got a program for you. You have a nice day. Gonna hire someone half your age for half the money. Don't let the door hit you in the way, ass on the way out. Like, that's the program. If you're smart, you're an entrepreneur. After all, this is America, you know, where capitalism was born. Now, affiliate marketing, network marketing is one of the last great exports of our country. Last year, $180 billion in commerce was done through direct sales, affiliate marketing, person-to-person recommendations, right? $180 billion. There's some untold millions of people. I think it's, I don't remember how, I can't remember the stat, 30-something million people involved in this kind of business. Yet there's still some that are skeptics. I don't know if any of you are, but I was, like when I came to my first meeting, I was skeptical, you know, and I figured that out this week, why that happens. And it's like it just came to me, you know? And I used to think it was because people were skeptical because everybody seems to have had like an annoying brother-in-law or a cousin or a neighbor who was in Amway like 40 years ago who used to bother them. And so they universalized it and they said, because this person's annoying, therefore everybody in that entire industry is a complete loser and I will have no part of it, which is stupid, but that's, I used to think that's what it was, but it's kind of weirder than that. In society, like Groucho Marx is a comedian who most of you have never heard of because he's older than dirt and he's dead long since. But he said, I would never want to be a member of any club that would have me as a member. I would never want to be a member of any club that would have me as a member. And we're kind of brought up win-lose, in sports. One team wins, one team loses, right? And that's sort of like how it is. And so what happens is if you go and you say to someone, hey, we want you, and someone's really excited to have you do something, there's a little voice inside your head that says, wait a tick, if you win, I'm going to have to lose, and then that's what scares me. Well, the reality is our business is created on win-win, all right? If you win, we win. We basically get paid only when you get paid, all right? And you get paid more than we do when you move one of our products. We just get an override for helping you do it. It's absolutely brilliant kind of marketing. And the neatest thing about it is it's free. It's not like I'm going to be up here and I'm selling, like the zip code here is 89101, right? Like I'm selling the 89101 rights to sell this incredible line, the Whole Foods of online nutrition. Like the absolute best line of products I've ever seen in my life. And you too can have the rights to the zip code for $25,000. Matter of fact, if I was doing that, there'd be more people probably write a check for $25,000 than would sign up for free because it was too good to be true. Right. But there are no territorial restrictions. You can sign up your friend in Indonesia, Australia, South Africa, anywhere in the world. It's a free-for-all. It's called the World Wide Web. That's our market. And to become an affiliate with us is free. We give you a link and a website that allows you to market all these products. So how does it work? You're sitting at home, someone comes over and you say, hey, do you want something to drink? And then they say, yeah. And you say, well, let's see, what do I have? I have water, beer, iced tea, iced coffee, energy drinks, regular, sugar-free, and bold, and a caffeine-free version. Well, and then I tell you, I say that without that little weird accent. A lot of times people are like, oh, you know what, I'll try out iced tea. Oh, I'll take an iced coffee. Wow, you have energy drinks? That sounds good. And then they try it and they say, wow, this is really good. Where do I get it? And you'll say, oh, you only get it online. But if you want some, I'll show you where to order it. I mean, it's so simple like that. So you talk to people that you know, and then there's also people that you don't know. And that's like kind of like the stuff I was talking about, the internet marketing. So we also have internet marketing programs where you can buy customers that are generated online and then you just manage them. So your objective is to basically build a business of customers, therefore generating residual income. Watch this. How many of you drink one of our products every single day in this room? So everybody except for the guests. So you get an idea. The people are going to drink this. We have más o menos 250,000, that was Spanish, Oscar, that more or less is what it said. We have around approximately 250,000 people worldwide that get an order of our products sent to their door every single month. 250,000 and growing like crazy. We're one of the fastest growing companies in Arizona. Our CEO was actually awarded recently CEO of the Year. Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So basically the basic model is develop residual income. So if you join us today for free, all you got to do is buy some product. All right, you buy some product. Now, if you want to, let's say you buy a case of product every month. If you want to get that case of product for free, all you need to do is have 3 cases of product. 3 people buy a case of product, you get your product for free. So if you get your mom, your dad, and your grandma, drinking the product, your product is free. If you buy 2 cases of product, you need to get 6 cases of product, 6 customers on product, and you get 2 cases free. So you can get your product for free. And then once you do that, it kind of grows from there. Let's say that, I got Joey and Oscar and EJ were my 3 customers. And then they in turn said, hey, I'd like to get a few customers. And they, like, you got 3 and you got 3. And EJ only got 1 because he was busy working with the computer and doing the webcam and everything. How's the audio levels and stuff? So that's busy, so we only got 1 customer. So you got 3, you got 3, you got 1. That's a total of 10. You get 10 total customers in your organization, and you're making about $200 a month. Nice. So yeah, I mean, $200 a month. You might not think that that's very much, like, well, $200 a month, but you could do this like in your sleep by accident if you're the type of person who like is cool and people listen to you. And I'm able to do it completely without being cool. But I mean, if you're actually a cool person that people like, you can make some serious money. A couple extra $100 a month, pay your cell phone bill or something like that, or your electric bill, unless it's the summer in Vegas and you have 4 ACs and your electric bill's $800. But I mean, an extra couple $100 a month. And then it goes up from there. as those customers start to get customers, once it grows to a total of 100 customers on these products, you are making about $1,000 to $1,500 per month, depending on what all the customers order. And your car qualified. You can go out and get a new BMW, lease a new BMW. You make the payment. There's several people in this room that are qualified already for BMWs. So, and then it just goes from there. Like, so when I first saw it, at first I was like totally skeptical, arms crossed, back in the room, like, oh, whatever, this is so gay. And it's like an opportunity has a sexual preference, but I thought it was gay. I don't know why. I just said it. I was young. And then I'm kind of like, wait a minute, this makes sense. I mean, it's like, geez, I like the stuff. I drink it. I tell people about it. I mean, I tell people about anything, they start doing it. I got this wine opener called the Houdini. Have you guys ever seen the Houdini? And you stick it on top bottle of wine, you push the button, it's like, it takes the cork out. And I'm like, damn, I need that. I was at my friend's house and I bought one. Now every time someone comes to the house, I go, check this out. And they're like, where do you get that? I'm like, Bed Bath & Beyond. But I'm not an affiliate at Bed Bath & Beyond, so they're ripping me off, man. I'm just doing that out of the goodness of my heart, helping those people build their fledgling retail business before they all go out of business and Amazon puts them out. You know what the future is going to be, you guys? I'm telling you. Like, it's possible companies like Walmart are going to go out of business because Amazon's already working on, you probably saw the news on those drones, right? And then you think about it with the iPhone 6 coming out and, you know, like people are watching Vine videos and just everything is just so fast nowadays. Like back in the old days, it was like, all right, Leave It to Beaver's on Wednesday at 7. Come on, let's tune in the TV, war, get the bunny ears. You know, like somebody had no idea what I'm even talking about, you know? I mean, there was a time there was no ATMs. You had to write a check at the grocery store. Times change fast. All right, so what's happening? There was no remote. That's how I got my exercise, getting up to change the channel when I was a kid. Yeah. Can you imagine no remote? Dude, that's like the greatest invention ever. Because like you used to have to get up and manually change the channel. Well, anyway, so there's gonna come a time like literally where our probably children or grandchildren are gonna be saying, can you believe this? Like people used to like drive to a store called Walmart, and there would be the people of Walmart in their yoga pants with 300 pounds of ass hanging out. And you guys see the people of Walmart online, right? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? If not, Google the people of Walmart. And it's like all pictures of like the most weirdest, ugliest, craziest people going to Walmart. But anyway, and then you go down there and you buy something. But in the very near future, what's going to happen is you're going to whip out your iPhone 6 Plus, and you're going to go, okay, boom, I want this, and then it's going to know where you are, GPS. You could be at the park, okay, but it knows where you are, and then you hit boom, and then Amazon is going to unleash from its warehouse your product. The drone's going and land next to you at the park and drop off whatever it was that you just ordered, and then boom, it's on your iPhone Pay or something like that. This is not too far. This is not like the Jetsons. Like you ever heard of the Jetsons, the commercial, the TV show? Okay, like we used to think like stuff like that was all crazy. Like everything on the Jetsons is true except for the flying cars, and that's coming. All right. I don't know how the hell I got on this topic, but it excites me. I'm a futurist. I see things. Not like that kid. I see dead people. But what was it called? Sixth Sense, yeah. You know what we're doing right now? Really, I mean, it's fun for me because I get to do all the talking, but you guys are listening. It's like you talk about a good movie that you saw or something like that. And, you know, your friends listen. If they know you're not an idiot, then they'll listen. And then you say a movie's awesome, you'll go see that movie because it's awesome. Right. I'm trying to think of an awesome movie. Is there any good ones like out of the theaters right now? Equalizer. Okay, so is that Denzel? Yeah, I'm not seeing. I'm jealous of that dude. But you know, your friends tell you about something and you do it. You know, like whether it's whatever it is, like sushi. Like there's this place on Eastern that I go to all the time called I Love Sushi. I don't know if that's thebomb.com. It's so good. What's up, Trent?
My friend posted on Facebook last week. I'm at this place, Taco Some Beer. It's Taco Tuesday. It's $2 tacos. I went that Tuesday, and then I went Friday, Saturday, and I also went Tuesday. So it's like this one post on Facebook,
right,
just generated them a lot of money.
Now, where's this place at?
It's on Paradise by Firefly.
Oh, well, yeah, Firefly. I heard about that.
Let's try.
All right, let's do that. Hold on a second. I had something else there for a second. So we're talking about that.
You're jealous of Denzel?
Oh, definitely jealous of Denzel. Well, there's a lot of good. There's a lot of love in the room. You guys get the idea. But oh man, it's
recommendation.
It's just a recommendation from a friend. There was another brilliant analogy. I lost it. It's okay. I had enough. I mean, you guys get the picture. We're doing this already. Like, you all do this already. You tell your people about stuff. And if they like you and they don't feel like you're trying to sell them, that's why people freak out and blow it in network marketing business. Because you're like totally normal, you know, you're just doing your thing. Because he's like Dancing with the Stars. I don't know if you know that, like he's a professional dancer. You should have got on Dancing with the Stars, man. But anyway, and he's like smooth as silk, right? But then like if he changes and he becomes like affiliate marketing trend and gets nervous, you know, then that wouldn't be good. But that's why he's good at this, because he's just himself and people like him. And if he says, hey, this is a great thing, they say, well, sure, Trent, I like you. You're a good dancer. You're a good guy. You're a snappy dresser. I'll check it out. And that's how it works. You tell people about stuff. They listen to you. So, and I'm not even like thin. I can't dance. I'm too old, and yet if you look at my checks, I've made over $6 million in this company. From a skeptical dude who just sat down in a chair, I looked at the people around me, being the judgmental prick that I am. I said, man, if these people can do it, I can do it better. And I got in and I just started inviting people. Did everyone that I talked to do it? No. I had somebody that didn't show up tonight. I mean, it happens, right? But it doesn't faze me. I just keep talking to people. I enroll about 2 people a month. All right, I probably give away 15 or 20 samples a month to people. Like, I'll be golfing with some people. Like, I'll go out, me and my son golfing. They hook us up with 2 other golfers. At the turn, we have a drink. And then earlier they've always asked you by that point, what do you do for a living? People ask me, what do you do for a living? I say, I rep for an energy drink company. And they say, which one? And I say, Verve. And they say, I haven't heard of it. And I said, that's because it's not sold in stores. And they either say, oh, or they say, how is it sold? And I say, well, do you have a Facebook account? And they say, yeah. I said, how many friends do you have? Oh, 594. I say, really? Yeah, that's how we market it, through social marketing. Then I drop it, and at the turn I offer them a sample, and then they're either into it or they're not. Really, what are people buying? Hate to break this to you, or if you're that person who love to break this to you, they're not buying energy drinks, and they're not buying opportunity, they're buying you. Yeah. The question they have is this someone that I should follow? If I'm the person that you should follow, whether you're online or here, let me tell you this. I'm the person that you should follow, all right? I'm making a lot of money and having a blast doing it. Like, this is as hard as I work all week. And I used to be a stand-up comedian. This is the most fun that I have all week. The rest of the time, I'm doing whatever the hell I want, whether it's golfing, playing poker, or sitting around petting my dogs and watching Wheel of Fortune. It doesn't matter, because 24/7, I'm making money. Like, online, and come on Saturday and watch on Saturday. We're switching it from 11 a.m. to noon. So spread the word to those that aren't here. This week, Saturday, we start at noon. This is a special Saturday. It's my birthday on Saturday. Woo! Yeah. So I'll be in a really good mood, and I'll be doing an incredible training. I'm going to focus on a couple things on this Saturday. I'm going to focus on online marketing. I have another thing that's just coming out that I'm going to demo for the people who come on Saturday or watch online on Saturday. It's a YouTube thing where basically, like, how many of you like watch a video and then you post it somewhere and people, you know, for people to watch? Yeah, everybody does. Okay, where are the people who are posting all those videos? Like, everything on Facebook, video. What this allows you to do, you know how, like, when you post a YouTube video and it shows all the other related videos and so forth around it, you know, and then so if you want someone to watch this video, they end up being directed to whatever YouTube wants them to watch. This technology that my friend created frames the video and allows you to post that, and then all the other videos around it are your own videos, your own banners, and so forth. I'm going to teach you how to promote by putting up videos. There's also a thing on Twitter. And how many of you have seen the movie Chef? You seen Chef? Yeah. Okay, Chef is basically a commercial for the Twitter Corporation. All right, it shows the power of Twitter. I never was that into Twitter, but now there's a thing called a Twitter Builder, and I can show anyone in this room how to build tens of thousands of followers on Twitter and then monetize those Twitter followers. So this is not your grandmother's network marketing company where it's like, well, make a list of your friends and family and talk to them. Although that can be awesome. If you have friends and family that will listen to you, you can make a fortune. But there's a lot of other ways to build a business. We'll go over that on Saturdays at noon right here in this room. Some more details. How do you make money? I'm a little foggy. Hopefully got your attention. You make money when you move product, because there's no cost to join the business. So what product moves in this company? How many people here started with an affiliate pack? Just by show of hands. Okay, that's an easy way to explain that's how you're supposed to get started. You started with an affiliate pack. Did you just raise your hand?
I did.
I missed it. Okay, I was over there. All right, because I know you just got started last night. I was great. Give him a round of applause. Yeah. So what's cool about that's George, that's Gordon, and so like I met those dudes in the pool. Okay, I mean, just to give you an idea, up in the pool. There's a really cool pool upstairs, by the way. So on Saturday, like bring a swimsuit, go swimming afterwards. It's like so neat, up top, city lights view, and we're sitting there in the pool enjoying a beverage. Not a Verve, it was light beer from Miller. And we just got to talking. And next thing you know, they're like, yeah, just moved to the building, came here, look, it's like we get off work at noon, got nothing to do in the afternoons, so let's make some money together. Next thing you know, bam. I mean, you don't know when the next person who could make you $1 million and you could help them make $1 million is sitting next to you in a pool. My advice to you, keep your eyes open and talk to people. Not that difficult. But anyway, the way you get started is with an affiliate pack. What an affiliate pack is it's basically a case of each of the products, all right? Because you need that. It's like you're going to be really ineffective. Hey, man, got this great line of products. And you're like, oh, you like coffee? You're like, damn, I was too cheap to buy any of that. Can't sample you. Come Wednesday night, maybe you can steal one out of EJ's fridge. So buy the affiliate pack. The other question everyone asks, how much is that? So it's $499 plus taxes. It was like $575. So it's $575, and you got a business and inventory. You got 168 cans at $3 a can, something like that. If you want to do the math real quick, it's you get your money back if you want to do it on the street corner and sell them Verve here and get your beer. You can retail it, but that's not really what you do. Most of the people just drink it and give it away. You give away 100 cans and you don't get 5 or 10 people that buy it. No one likes you. Quit. Send the empty cans back and get your money back. All right, or come on Saturday and learn how to market to people on the internet that you don't know. If you don't have the money, and that's always people have excuses. And my experience is that the reasons that people give you for not doing things are almost always the reasons that they should do it. So if someone tells you, it's like, oh, it's $500 to start a business that, you could make millions and have fun and just hang out with your friends and travel the world and go anywhere in the world and build this business, do it online from home, free yourself from the slavery of a job. They're like, wow, that sounds great, but I don't have the money. It's like, how many of you ever heard that before? I don't have the money. Yeah. It's like, you know what? How old are you is the next question. Don't beg them and say, oh, God, I sure wish you had the money. Oh, please join my deal. I'm so lame. Like, don't beg people to join. Like, no girl would go out with you if you begged her. Right? You don't need her and you don't need them. So the question, instead of begging them to do it, I would say this. I would say, let me ask you a question. How old are you? And they're going to say, what? Like average age, let's call it 30, 35. All right. And you don't have $500? What you're doing right now clearly is not working. Do you agree or do you agree? All right? So whether you do this or you do something else, you better do something. Because how much longer you want to admit in public you don't have any money? All right, is that too cold-blooded? That's what I say. You don't have to. But you do it in a loving way. All right? In a loving way. But seriously, usually it's an excuse. Everybody has the money. We work with a lot of college kids. It's funny, have a college kid tell me, I don't have the money. You're like, oh, really? You don't have the money? Like, no. Like, what are you doing next week? I'm going to Cabo on spring break. And I spent $600 on airfare and $2,000 on tequila, and hangover cures. And you find the money if you have the motivation. And then the other thing people say is they don't have the time. If you ever hear that, the funny thing about that is that's why you should do it. You know what's great about my life? Almost everything. I do whatever I want. It's like I wake up when the sun is warm. You know what I'm saying? That's when I wake up in the morning. I wake up when my eyes open, and then I just do what I want. And I know, hopefully I run into other humans while I'm doing it throughout the day. All right, it's like, oh yeah, man, if you want to keep that mansion and this loft and all your empire and the Range Rover full of fuel, you better be a person. All right, so that's like my only goal is like meet somebody cool, and then I just meet people. And it's funny, I'm not that guy, by the way. Like some people think, I don't want to be that guy that's like trying to get everyone. Most people I see, I'm like, they probably couldn't do it. Like, I wouldn't talk, like if someone comes into my space, I look for people that are cool, like someone I'd invite over to my house. All right, that's who I look for to bring in business. Most people I meet, I don't even tell them about this. Like, I don't want you at my house. All right, but if I meet someone cool, I feel like I'm hooking them up, doing them a favor. If you have that kind of a mindset, you'll be good at this. If you feel like you're selling, you'll suck. Okay, because you have to believe in what you're talking about. I believe in these products with every fiber of my being, as does the person who invited you here. This is a great way to boost your immune system. And you know what's great about it? I used to take all kinds of vitamin tablets and stuff, and I would never remember taking them. Maybe 2 days a week I would take them. 7 days out of 7, I drank one of these products. And then the business, well, let's just do it before and after real quick. We're doing good on time. So I used to work for a bank, believe it or not, okay? And it's amazing I didn't get fired, but I worked for a bank. I'd get up at 7, be at the bank by 8 o'clock in a suit and tie, sweating after the shower. Couldn't stop sweating. Hate that. Still do that sometimes, especially here in the summer. But anyway, And so I'm in this uncomfortable suit with this tie on for $50,000 a year, having customers come up and bust my balls, saying, "You charged me fees." I'm like, "Yeah, you mooch, your checks bounce." No, I'm like, "Oh, sorry, Mrs. Smith, let me put my initials on there. It was our mistake." And then I do that, and then I have to deal with my boss every once in a while, and it's like, "Oh, your numbers aren't that good. How come you don't do more loans?" Because our rates suck. They're too high. That's why. And it was terrible. And every day, 5 days a week, and every other Saturday, I had to go to that bank, right? And then I made $50,000 a year. I drove an Audi 5000 with oxidation on the paint on the above the engine. It was like a two-tone, but it wasn't two-tone. It was like gray and rust. And I lived in a crappy apartment, and I wore a fake Rolex. And basically, I wanted to shoot myself in the head. All right, and that is when I came to a meeting skeptical. Isn't that weird? Like, "Oh, I'm too cool for this. Broke as hell, but cool." And then like now, my biggest week, I made like $60,000 in a week. All right, and thank you very much. And I've been to like every country, you name it. I just got back from Malaysia last week. Right before Vima, all I knew about Malaysia was the Prime Minister of Malaysia was going to get killed by Zoolander in that movie. You guys see Zoolander? You guys see Zoolander? I'm going to kill the Prime Minister of Malaysia. I didn't even know Malaysia was a real place. But it is. It's really cool. Kuala Lumpur, I've been there like 10 times now. So if you like to travel, make a lot of money, have fun, help people, that's what we do. And I mean, join us. That's my invitation. Real quick, why don't you hear from a couple people and let them tell you their story and any insights, anything I forgot. The first person I want to hear from is the person who has the most guests here tonight, and he's the person who's probably, I don't know, I'm going to go out on a limb and make a prediction, going to be out earning me soon. And his name is the same as a virus scanning software back in the old days. I don't know if you guys remember it, McAfee virus scan, but now it's as big as one is Norton. I don't know if he's any relation to McAfee, but anyway, Trent McAfee, give him a round of applause.
Okay, so my name is Trent McAfee.
Any relation to the virus people?
Actually, we have two S. We only have one.
Yeah,
so.
they misspelled it.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They did. So I work here in town. I was a ballroom dance instructor for many years. I work in VIP nightlife. I do events. So that's what I started, and that's a fun business. But when I came to this, my lawyer actually, that I've known this guy for 10 years. He invited me to come to this thing. And when I first came, he was like, "Hey, you're business oriented, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Okay, you got to come check this thing out." I'm like the whole way over, I'm wondering what this thing is. Like, it's Lloyd Baker. He's smart,
He's on TV every morning.
Yeah. So I'm like, "Yo, this guy is good." And then I'm like, on the halfway here, I'm like, "Wait a minute. Is it one of these network marketing things? No way, dude. This guy did not invite me to a network marketing thing." That's what I'm thinking. I get here, I'm the guy in the back too, like this, like hell. Halfway through, I'm like, my head is just racing. Who am I going to call to invite to this thing? Because this is awesome. I didn't have $500, but guess what I did? I actually went home and borrowed that from my dad. I was like, "Dad, I need to borrow $500 like right now." And I came and I met Matt the next day and I signed up because I mean this thing is hot. So since then, I basically just stay plugged in. I come to every Wednesday. I go to Saturday and the trainings. And I had recently ranked up to a bronze leader.
Nice.
So the other good news is I actually also recently got my 2 24 cases a month for free because I have 3 customers with the right amount of QV points. And so that's good news. And little checks in the million in there, so it's great.
Perfect. Thanks very much.
There's a saying in our business, and one of the things that people hear, everyone knows somebody who got into one of these and failed. And then they also say, "Oh, well, then since Joe failed, then everyone must fail." But that is as dumb. It's like say that this dude, look at him. It's like apparently gyms work. I am a card-carrying member of 24 Hour Fitness. All right, it's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for my exercise enjoyment. I have not set foot in the place in about 9 months. All right, so it's not that gyms are a scam. It's just that most people are lazy. What's cool about Trent is like he keeps working in the beginning, and in the beginning you do a lot of work you don't get paid for. In the end, you get paid for a lot of work you don't do. This is not a real delayed gratification society. People aren't used to that. But put forth the effort. Take 90 days, 180 days to learn a new skill and get paid forever. Another person who's doing really well is here today. He's going to be going silver this RA period. He's a teacher. So I hear a couple words from my man Oscar. Come on down.
That's good.
you lost a little weight on the body, it looks like, huh?
Yeah, you know, being a teacher, also I still go to UNLV. So I'm a student. I don't really have time to wake up, make a breakfast, you know, like in the cartoons or movies or commercials. So one of these burns a day, 2 a day usually, and does a trick, fills me up, it gives me the energy I need. But, you know, similar to what Matt was saying, you know, people usually look for a challenge. But people always want to be challenged, and sometimes when it's something they can't do, they quit. You know, it's too hard. But at the end of the day, that I wanted to be a professional soccer player. You could tell I'm wearing a U.S. jersey. You know, I told my ACL, I failed. You know, does that mean that professional sports doesn't work? No, it just means that, you know, I needed to do something else, something extra. You know, with determination, hard work, anything is possible. You know, if I wanted to hit the gym as hard as he would, I would with him, but I don't. I lost weight, but that's cool. But at the end of the day, it's learning from those who are successful. You know, I was listening to Jim Rome. He said, if you want to be successful, you got to learn from those. You got to take notes. You know, what did they do that can help you as well? So if I want to learn how to be like Michael Jordan, I'm gonna watch tape of Michael Jordan or LeBron James, Kobe, whoever it is. If I want to learn how to make money, I'm probably learn from people who are making money. And that right here is Matt Moore over here. So, you know, that's the key aspect of it. At the end of the day, all you're doing is something you do already. You know, I wore this nice Nike jersey today, took a picture, posted it on Instagram. You know, I didn't get paid. U.S. national team didn't pay me, Nike didn't pay me. You know, I take these, drink these, and you know, it's actually doing something for me, benefiting me as well as them too. So it's a win-win situation, and that's the thing. He touched on it earlier. People are so used to losing and someone else winning. So the idea of a win-win situation is kind of far-fetched, but you know, if it sounds too good to be true, then that's just the way you look at it. It's a half full, not half empty kind of thing. So with that, yeah, take it.
Thank you.
You know, I'm writing a book, believe it or not. It's going to be damn good too. I like that. Oh, you know what I did this week? It was cool. Is I went to see Jenny McCarthy. Okay, you know who she is? Like, guys, you remember her naked, right? Women, you remember her as a best-selling author of 10 books, right? I mean, it depends on how you look at it. But the chick is super smart, actually, as it turns out. She's read like every personal development book on the planet. And I of course, bought the VIP thing because I'm rich, and it was available, and so I got to meet her afterwards. Me and my wife went and met up with her, and afterwards, and I bought her book, and then read her book. And I just got to tell you, I recommend this book, Jenny McCarthy, Stirring the Pot. Also, the comedy show was great. What she did is she found the 4 best, funniest female comedians. Jenny doesn't do stand-up. You know, she laughs at the beginning. She goes, "Why do you came here because you think I do stand-up?" She's like, "I'm maybe hot, but I'm not funny." And then so she introduced 4 different comedians, and the show just rocked. Then I read her book. And her book is mind-blowing, called Stirring the Pot. So anyway, if you like to read that book. It's a surprising, awesome personal development book. But one of the things that she said, and I've heard all over, is that your beliefs shape your reality, okay? On the topic, for example, of women, you know, some women have a belief that men are pigs. You guys ever heard that? Yeah. Like, there's no good men, and all the good ones are married. Or, you know, that they make up a belief, and then how does their love life look, typically? A woman has that belief. She ends up, you know, just what you do is you create the reality to support your beliefs. I don't think you guys know this, but if you have a belief that something sucks, you will prove it to yourself. Right. So when I heard Oscar say, you said, you know, if it sounds too good to be true, what are we programmed to hear? If it sounds too good to be true, then it is. It probably is. You know, it's like, yes, that's a brilliant belief. So for the rest of your life, anytime you hear something that sounds really good, shoot it down. Go back to the bank and be a good little slave, right? I mean, how stupid is that? If you have a belief like that, you will never find anything good. Here's my new belief. So what I do, whenever I hear myself saying a belief that doesn't support my view of reality, so if I hear something, if it sounds too good to be true to you, then you just don't know how good it can be. Like really, with the internet, this is the biggest change in human communication since the printing press, all right? I mean, Facebook was invented in what, 2004, maybe 6? Yeah. Anyone remember? When did the movie come out? But anyway, Zuckerberg, if the Facebook stock continues doing what it's doing, he will be the richest man in the world in his 30s, all right? And that's how fast everything can change, right? If you're not capitalizing on social networks, you're insane. I'm telling you. And this is one of the most fun ways to make money by doing what you're already doing. Just post on Facebook, post on Instagram, post on Twitter, live your life. And it's basically a business of attraction, not necessarily promotion. People are going to want to join you if it looks like you're having fun. All right. So my invitation to you guys is have fun. Like at the end of this, right when I'm done, there's going to be music, right, EJ? Yes. And then we're going to say, wow, that was a great meeting. Thank you, Trent, for thinking of me. Let's go get tacos. You know, and it's like we're hanging out together. This Saturday is my birthday, October 4th. I was born in 1963. With some quick math, you know that I'm old as hell. And then, so I'm going to be here because I'm old. I have nothing else to do. We're gonna have a training at noon. We're gonna kick ass. All right, so be here and bring people. I promise to be on fire. Bring new people at noon. We'll run 15 minutes overview, get them up to speed. Then we're gonna do advanced training, questions and answers, internet marketing. Then the following Saturday, there will be no training on October 11th. Make a note of that, people. No training October 11th because instead we're having a party at my house. All right, woo! With details to follow. Mark your calendar for Saturday the 11th. Big party at Casa de Moro, and it's going to be good. And so that's what our business is all about: is having fun. He who has the most friends and helps them make money wins. End of story. Might sound too good to be true, but it is not. Aircom Plane, you need 2 good people. Basically, you get 2 good people, and you help them repeat that 12 times. Matter of fact, if you get 2 people using our products, you repeat that 12 times. You just ask the person sitting next to you how much money you'd be making if you did that. I did it in 12 months. I made my monthly income, or my yearly income, my monthly income in 12 months. Yeah. So on that note, Brian, give it up for me. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Yeah.